Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we'd like to say call halayim, Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem,
Rakak
Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. All right. The true leaders of all Israel, shalom, and salutations also to the Akim, spreading the gospel throughout the four corners of the earth in sincerity and truth, and presenting their bodies as a living sacrifice, as the scripture teaches us to do. All right, shalom to the very, very, very few sisters that do listen up as well. I'm the brother Yarmaya from Great Millstone, Chicago camp.
That's the brother we're talking about.
And basically, I just want to go into the said perils to come, all right? The destruction that's going to go hand in hand with our salvation. You know, this video was motivated by the brother Big Ock from the GMS Chicago camp had posted a scripture that made me think about another scripture, you know, on our group meets. And it just made me think about the scripture and what's to come, man. So, brother can go into it.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 26, verse 20. Come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers, and shut thy doors about thee. Hide thyself as if it were for a little moment, until the indignation be overpast.
Right, because the Lord has indignation with this place. The Lord has a judgment that he's bringing to Mystery Babylon the Great. All right. And with this judgment coming, we want to be delivered from it. That's what we call the first round draft pick. All right, we want to be the first fruits, but that's speaking about going into a UFO, a so-called UFO, or what they would now call an area phenomenon. All right, because that's what the Lord, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, moves with. All right.
That's right.
When you read the book of 2 Kings 2:11, all right, it said that the prophet Elijah went up to chariots of fire and horses with fire, because that was the way to describe a modern moving vehicle. All right, cars wasn't around. That's what he seen. He said a chariot of horses with fire, man. If those was real physical horses jumping out the sky, they couldn't be on fire, man. He literally got beamed up into a UFO. All right. And that's how we want to make it out of this situation, this hellhole we in. That same divine intervention that put us in slavery is going to get us out. Like some brothers say, from slave ships to spaceships, man.
That's right.
That's not just some nigga shit that sound cool. That's some of the coolest shit you can ever say, because that's how it's going down, man. You want to go get a precept?
Yeah, let me go.
I mean, read one more down, though.
Okay.
Read it over and read down.
It's Isaiah chapter 26, verse 20. Come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers, and shut thy doors about thee. Hide thyself as if it were for a little moment, until the indignation be overpast. For behold, the Lord cometh out of his place to punish the inhabitants of the earth for their iniquity. The earth also shall disclose her blood, and shall no more cover her slain.
Right, so the Lord has a blood debt, you know, for you killing his people, you know, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and the people that's been scattered abroad, you know, who of their descent on their father's lineage. You have a blood debt, you know, to settle with the Most High, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, and that blood debt, all right, is going to be the payment that's made for this place, man. The Lord is judging people for their sins, so that scraps that whole false ideology of God loving everybody within himself, man. If he loves everybody, why would he want the judgment to come? You got it, brother?
Yeah, I got a precept here, because you said that, I don't know how this shit works. You said that, it was a debt that had to be paid, man. And
But you got the numbers?
Yeah, I got the numbers, man.
I know it.
This shit won't open, no, my bad. Here we go. I got it. Alright, so this is Numbers, chapter 35, verse 33. Oh, no, let me...
And we ain't reading this out the Trick Bible either. It's the King James Bible, man.
Yep, this is Numbers 35, verse 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it.
Right, and so the people who shed blood on this earth, well, they, you know, Where are they at? You can elaborate, brother.
Yeah, man, you know, who killed over 200 million Israelites, man. Just through transportation alone, not going through slavery, not none of that, just transporting Israelites.
That's vicious.
Lost over 200 million, man. Conservative estimation.
On top of the land of the hundreds of millions of Native Americans and so-called Latinos